football in fabulous 1969. Opening game, Gainesville. Mighty Houston comes to town. Jerry Vineset returns the opening kickoff, and the season is underway. The Gator fans are thrilled early. On the second play of the season, Reeves throws to Alvarez. It's a 70-yard touchdown play, and it's a preview of things to come. This is a special salute to retiring head coach Ray Graves, who produces the school's best record ever. A dedicated spring and fall practice, and the Gators are prepared. A bit of trickery, a handoff to Guy McTheney, who becomes a passer, throwing to Carlos Alvarez. Talk about great ones. Reeves and Alvarez produce a super one against #1 rival Houston. Touchdown, Florida. And let's relive that big touchdown play again. The amazing Gators build up a 24-0 lead over mighty Houston. Houston, a standout team, but this day belongs to Florida. Jimmy Barr intercepts and gallops 38 yards for another Gator touchdown. The offense takes over again, and the fans are delighted. Sophomore quarterback from Tampa, Florida, John Reeves, is aiming and looking for another sophomore named Tommy Dorrance from Daytona Beach, Florida. It records the 38th point of the game. Opening game, Florida and Houston. And what a Gator performance. Reeves to Alvarez. And it's true coach there for real. Down close, the touchdown parade continues. Tommy Dorrance, with excellent blocking, goes into the end zone. The Gators are setting many records. The Gator fans are beside themselves as Ekdahl goes in for another touchdown. The most fabulous opening game in Florida football history, as Florida wins it 59-34 over Houston. At Jackson, Mississippi, the high-scoring Gators continue. Exciting 1969. Mike Rich, power driving 22 yards to pay dirt. And the fans at Mississippi State see what they've been hearing about: the Reeves to Alvarez combination. And that spells touchdown. Mississippi State's got a great quarterback named Farr, and he is one of the good ones. But this time, Gator Jack Burns comes up with a timely interception. Florida, Mississippi State, game #2. And watch the screenplay. Just like on the drawing board, Reeves to Tommy Dorrance with quite a convoy for a touchdown dash. And talk about extra effort. Here's one from Mr. Hustle himself, Paul Maliska, as he takes a pass and won't be denied. Dublin, Georgia's contribution to the Gators is Mike Rich. fabulous number 40. He becomes a headliner with this type of power running. Final score, Florida 47, Mississippi State 35. A big one. That's game number 3. Bitter rival Florida State visits the Gator campus. And the defense gets called on early. Youngblood and company stop a first down play inside the 5 as the Seminoles are bidding for a touchdown. No score, we're early in the game. Second and goal. Kelly and Abdenua make the stop. As the Gators set a college record in 1969, 19 successful goal line stands inside the 10. Now it's third and goal. From the secondary, Mark Ely and linebacker Tom Abdenua make a big play to stop the Seminoles, and this led to a missed fourth down field goal. And the Gators love the defense. Florida State, game number 3, and the offense gets underway with the running of one Tommy Dorrance. He leads the ground attack on this day. From the Florida State 31, the Reeves-Alvarez combination clicks. The Gators strike as Carlos Alvarez gets lost in the end zone, but John Reeves finds him for a touchdown toss. More of the same, and by now the entire football world is talking of the Reeves to Alvarez passing team. The Gators are leading 7-6, and the fans want a touchdown. Super effort by 5'11", 180-pound Alvarez. Touchdown, Florida, on quite a catch. And there's plenty of touchdown hugging going on. Gators lead Florida State 14-6. From the 23, Kim Hilton, all-conference center, snaps the ball to Reeves, and he's on target again to Senor Alvarez. The third quarter ends 14-6. And down close, Dorrance accounts for another touchdown. The offense was brilliant in game 3. But here's a special salute to the Gator defense against Florida State. Kappelman with Coleman and Youngblood and Harrell making the stop. Kappelman is the quarterback. And this time a solo charge by Bob Harrell. The defense shines now as Britt Skrvanek plays headhunter. And now watch left end Rick Buchanan. It's a sweet victory. Florida 21, Florida State 6 as 1969 rolls on. It's Super Saturday in Tampa, Florida. Florida playing host to Tulane. And the Reeves to Alvarez record pace continues. Tulane is a stubborn opponent, and in the third quarter, they set up a field goal that would give them a 17-10 lead. It finds the mark and offers a real challenge for the Gators. The Gators are faced with a series of very important fourth down plays. On this one, it's fourth and a must situation. And Reeves finds Cheney for the first down. Gators trail 17-10. Fourth down again. Can the Gators do it? Watch the catch by Alvarez. And he stays in bounds. He keeps the drive alive, and we'll look at that play again. It's a first down for the Gators as they trail by 8 points. But another fourth down is faced by the Gators as Reeves looks for Bill Dowdy, and he's got the big tight end, and as he battles for the first down, he comes up just short. And now the fans are going to call on the defense to get the football back. Remember, the Gators need 8 to win. Danny Williams and Abdenur stop Tulane's first try. Second down, Youngblood, Williams, Coleman make it third down. Tulane needs a first down. The Gators need the football. Coleman, Gesquire bring up a punting situation with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. And Tulane will have to give the football back to the Gators. And the Gators need 8 points to win. Steve Tannen is waiting for it in his own territory. He's across midfield into Green Wave territory to the 44. 17-10, Tulane leads. Need a first down. Well, Reeves hunts for some pretty good receivers, finds Cheney, and Andy Cheney makes another key play in this game. Everybody watching the clock now as Reeves takes aim again. His target, Andy Cheney. Bullseye, Cheney tries to get all the running room he can, battles his way inside the 5. The Gators are threatening, and time is a factor. 17-10, Tulane leads. The assignment is given to Tommy Dorrance, and he makes it 17-16. And now Florida must make a big decision. Go for the win or tie. And the Gators are going to go for 2 points. And what a play by Reeves and Alvarez. Quite an All-American catch. And the Gators win it 18-17 over Tulane in quite a thrill. Gator captain Max Steen wins the toss as Florida plays host to the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. Say, this looks familiar. A bomb from Reeves to Alvarez. This is a 74-yard touchdown play, and Florida breaks into the lead early over the Tar Heels 7-0. As the North Carolina offense groups, a gentleman named Mike Kelly shines, causing and recovering a fumble. Say, you keep this, Mr. Official. The offense is on its way. And they respond brilliantly. Reeves throwing to Dorrance. And Dorrance is touchdown bound. The Gators are seeking revenge, and they're at the 46-yard line. And Alvarez turns passer, throwing to Andy Cheney. The 1969 Gators are full of tricks. First and goal at the 4. Senardi and Williams do the blocking. And Dorrance carries the mail. The Gators roll on against the Tar Heels. Here's a John Reeves to Mike Rich play. And he's a pretty handy man to have around. Tough to break down and gets every yard he can. final touchdown of the day, Jerry Vineset. And glorious 1969 continues as Florida rolls over North Carolina 52-2. It's Dad's Day on the Florida campus. The Gator opponent, Vanderbilt. And the 1969 touchdown parade continues. John Reeves bombs one, aimed this time at Andy Chaney. Big effort, Mr. C. Set Alvarez outside, and Mike Rich and Jim Kiley block inside. That produces quite a hole for Durrance to roam. Tommy Durrance of Daytona Beach opens the scoring against conference opponent Vanderbilt. And the Gators come right back with more. John Reeves hunts for Carlos in the end zone. A split-second wait. Carlos is open, and that spells touchdown. 14-7, Florida takes the lead. Trying to protect a slim lead of 21-20 later in the game, we get an All-American performance from Steve Tannen as he blocks a Vanderbilt attempted field goal. That's the kind of plays the defense came up with in 1969 all season long. John Reeves, super passer, is blessed with many Gator receivers. And here's just one of them. His name, Tommy Durrance. Florida 27, Vanderbilt 20. Let's call on the defense again. Vanderbilt's quarterback looking to pass, but Steve Tannen makes the interception. They'll remember number 22 at Gatorland for many years to come. And this sets up more offensive fireworks. Let's take a good look now at famous number 45 and see how Alvarez gets open on those quick ones. From 9 yards away, broadcasters ring out with a familiar call. Reeves fakes, looks, and tosses to Carlos Alvarez. That's a Florida touchdown. And the game rolls on as Jerry Vineset races for 11 big yards. Late in the Florida-Vanderbilt game, Reeves and Alvarez add another to the string of touchdowns. Florida 41, Vanderbilt 20. Florida-Georgia Day in Jacksonville's Gator Bowl. And the Gators are out for a day of revenge. The defense shines first as the Bulldogs are 4th and goal 2 yards away. But the Gators again down close, throw up a stone wall for this Georgia attempt. Easy to see why the Gators set a defensive record for goal line stands. The Gator offense, never better when you watch the second effort performance of a fullback named Mike Rich. Yes, that does produce something to dance about. And let's watch that great Gator touchdown again. The star, Mike Rich. Coach Vince Dooley's Bulldogs have some offense in mind themselves. And they take aim at a touchdown. But a handyman in the Gator secondary is Skip Alberry. And does he make a nifty interception? This leads to a Reeves to Cheney pass as the Gators are on the move again. Florida, Georgia, the 1969 edition. And a sophomore quarterback, John Reeves, is setting the pace. And here he takes aim again. Alvarez on the receiving end. Brilliant football weather in Jacksonville's Gator Bowl. And the Gators settle for a Richard Franco field goal and a 10-0 lead. The Bulldogs, however, strike back, and Florida finds themselves 3 points behind. Talk about big ones in '69. Here's Tommy Dorrance with one of those. Down close, it becomes 4th down. And the toe of Franco works again to tie the game 13-13. And the 1969 Florida-Georgia game has a dramatic finish. 4th down, Georgia. Florida must gain the football back, where late in the 4th quarter, a charge by Powell upsets the pitchback. Buchanan and Tannen make the stop. Very little time left in this game as Reeves connects with Andy Cheney. It's 13-13. The Gators are going for a win, battling the clock and a tough Georgia defense on a must-play 4th down. John Reeves takes the snap from center, and his target again is Andy Cheney. A field goal could do it. Dorrance down the middle to set it up. With only seconds left in the game, Franco goes after his 3rd of the day. A setup delay causes a kick that is wide of the mark. And the gallant last-second effort fell short, and the Gators settle with a 13-13 tie. In Gatorland, the Gators receive a big ovation as they host the Wildcats. The 12th man on the team all season has been President O'Connell. And the seniors on this day, playing their final home game, cheer the winning of the toss of the coin. And of course, the Gators will receive. Kentucky kicks off, and Florida explodes as Harvin Clark sets out on a 96-yard touchdown run back. Kentucky tries a comeback. And Steve Tannen makes another of those sensational steals. It's a real tribute to retiring head coach Ray Graves that his 1969 Gators produced so many thrills, and here's one of them. Let's relive the super Andy Chaney catch of a John Reeves pass. Against Kentucky at the 14-yard line, the Gators go for another score. And the blocking is perfect for Tommy Dorrance to race into the end zone. Florida builds up a 21-0 lead. The Gators are looking for victory number 7 of the season. And from midfield, Reeves is on target to Dorrance. And Tommy races inside the 20. First and 10, Florida, as Reeves spots Alvarez in the heavy traffic. From the 1-yard line, the call goes to number 33, Tommy Dorrance. Touchdown, Florida. Florida builds up a 31-0 lead. And as a Gator bonus, let's watch the moves of one All-American, Carlos Alvarez. Final score, Florida 31, Kentucky 6. The Orange Bowl and state rival Miami. The defense enjoys putting points on the scoreboard first as David Gesquire pressures the Miami quarterback for a 2-point safety. His fans are here to see him, and Carlos Alvarez doesn't let them down. What a night for the sophomore All-American. In the second quarter, same story. John Reeves, the sophomore quarterback, is doing some passing to sophomore Carlos Alvarez. And Alvarez's fellow Cubans in the stands go wild. From the 2-yard line, Reeves gives to dependable Mr. Dorrance, and Florida owns a 9-0 lead. Next time Florida owns the football, Reeves is tossing to, you guessed it, Alvarez. And Carlos has a touchdown. What a brilliant season for a pair of sophomores, John Reeves, number 7, and Carlos Alvarez, number 45. Florida 15, Miami nothing. And Coach Graves becomes a lawyer. His case, the Hurricanes have had an extra down. Coach Graves loses his case, but the defense holds tight. Hurricanes passing, but Jack Burns defends well. On 4th or 5th down, whatever, Albury and Tannen end the Hurricane touchdown threat. Hold on, football fans, now. and watch something unbelievable. The magic escape act of Tommy Dorrance on a 62-yard breakaway run. And that one is really worth reliving. The regular 1969 season ends with the talents of Reeves and Alvarez, just like it began. The final play of the regular season, a long touchdown pass to Alvarez to add to the many Reeves-Alvarez records of the season. The Gators down Miami 35-16. And for All-American Carlos Alvarez, in his hometown, he becomes the college football player of the week. The University of Florida Fighting Gators earn a bid to the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville against conference champions, the University of Tennessee. An all-out team effort brings victory. Mike Kelly, following a block punt, recovers and races to a Gator touchdown. Coach Ray Graves retires as head football coach after 10 successful years to devote full time to the duties of athletic director, while former Gator quarterback great Doug Dickey returns home to continue the Florida football fortunes as head football coach. Fabulous Gator football, 1969.